Okay, in this video, we're watching a vehicle coming up and overshooting the stop line, entering into a crosswalk that's about to be used by a pedestrian and essentially cutting them off. So this behavior is incorrect. What they should have done instead, again, this vehicle here, instead of just blasting into the utmost point where they can see the cross traffic better, they should have identified that there's a pedestrian coming up with intention to use a crosswalk here. So what they should have done instead is stop right at that stop line here. And that's what we teach students, or this is the correct way to do it. You stop, you shoulder check right to make sure there's no cyclist coming up beside you and there's no kid here running up to use a crosswalk in front of you from your blind spot over here. And if the crosswalk here is clear, then you can inch up to that point and check the cross traffic. And if it's clear, one last shoulder check to right to make sure no one snuck up beside you on a bike or a pedestrian perhaps. And if it's clear, you go ahead and finish off your turn into the first available lane. But what you don't do is what this person just did, which is come in, take up the crosswalk and go, you know what, it's your problem that I'm here. And then the pedestrian is kind of forced to either go around the vehicle, which in this case is what I would have done if I were this pedestrian. But they decide to actually go in front of the car and kind of be in harm's way from the cross traffic, entering into their lane and then coming back into the crosswalk area. So long story short, this behavior, this habit that this driver has gotten into is a dangerous habit. It might not seem like a big deal, but this whole concept of I'm just gonna go where I need to go and I'll just do it as quickly as possible, this disregard for other people's safety around you will catch up with this person somewhere or another. So again, coming up here, slowing down earlier, respecting what the stop sign is telling you. It's telling you to stop. The stop sign is not put in there to inconvenience the driver. It's there to give you a second to check what you need to check. In this case, we need to stop. Again, shoulder check right for the cyclist. Check to see if the crosswalk in front of you is clear. If it is, inching up to see the cross traffic, shoulder checking right once more, and making your turn when it's clear to do so.